I'm going to add a little bit of texture to her hair, so let's begin. Whenever I add texture to the hair of a little bit of a bend, I section it off like this first, and then I take a 1.5 inch curling iron just like this big and take vertical sections like this. Because we want the wave to be flatter towards her face, opposed to taking horizontal sections like this, which is going to create bounce towards the face. Starting at the top, keeping it vertical like this also. And we're going to release and then drag out the ends. I never curl the ends because whenever you curl the ends, it has too much of a bounce. So when you just drag it out straight, it's a more relaxed look. So we're taking a vertical section just like the first one, but instead of curling away from the face, we're going to be curling towards the face. And then you're going to drag the ends out again. So I'm just alternating all my sections between going towards and away from the face. A lot of you girls are going to have a hard time doing the back, so what I usually do just to cheat if I'm doing this home alone is just getting this middle bit of your hair, and I just leave this untouched because it's also nice when you have the length to the hair showing. You don't have to leave the iron on for so long. Like I leave it in for probably 5 seconds before I release. If you leave it in for too long, it'll create too much of a bounce already, and that's not the look we're trying to go for. So I leave it like this, but don't run your fingers through yet because this needs to set a little bit since it's still a little warm, and then later we'll release it. The sections in front of your face by the temple should always be going outwards. Never have these going towards your face. It's a lot more flattering when you do that. Okay, so now that we've waved her hair, we're just setting it a little bit more so it stays like this. And we're going to spray a little bit of a texture spray. It's important when you're spraying product to spray far and you lift your hair so it gets everywhere, not just the top. You're just gonna lift hair like this. Okay, now that her hair has set, we're going to just break it apart by shaking it out. I never use a brush for this part, so I like it a little rough and messy. So you just use my fingers to place all the waves like this. I take a little bit of pomade, a matte pomade. It's gonna give a little bit of volume and texture. Just put it in my hands to warm it up. I run it through the roots and just like massage it in. I'm always like scrunching the hair to make it bigger because you can always tame it down after. But my little trick is taking these temple hairs and dragging it towards the face. It gives your face a nice contour. And then laying the top parts over in the back here. I like to tease in the crown area and on the sides here, so I just take a little bit like this, and you take a tail comb brush, tease a little to give her a little bit of height, and then you shake that out, and there. You don't want it super clean, so this is why I never use a brush to tame anything down. So yeah, this is how I get my texture.